Hello everyone. Today's session we will be covered migration, Aura component, and Lightning Web component. Let us start the LWC bootcamp. So previous sessions we will covered setup as and create two components folder and components file and just some code implementations in the UI. Okay, so today's sessions we will cover migration Aura component and LWC component. So firstly, you can see this migrate markup. Markup means HTML. So Aura component contain markup in .cmp files. It means just like LWC contain markup in .html, so same as like Aura component, you can use the files name .cmp files. File start with Aura hyphen component. Above tag can contain HTML and Aura specific tags. So LWC it contain markup in .html files. File started with template. So I already told you LWC components. File started with templates. Tag can contain HTML and deactive for the dynamic content. So next slide, attribute and properties. What is the difference between attribute and properties? Aura contain attribute in markup file. To create attribute in Aura, we used Aura hyphen attribute tags. If you already implemented the Aura component, so you just better understand this. Aura content attribute in markup files. To create attribute in Aura, we used Aura hyphen attribute tags. Just in LWC, properties are created in JavaScript file. In LWC, to create properties, we used API or track annotations. API track. This is the annotations in the separate file separate annotation, separate components in the LWC JavaScript files. So next one is attribute in Aura. Like for example, Aura attribute name, message, and type of a string. So Aura attribute name, employee, type of employee underscore. See, employee type is employee is the custom object. We can use the attribute in Aura components. So you just already implemented the Aura component, so you can just better understand. And I'm just overviewing Aura. So and I'm explaining the difference between Aura and LWC. Next slide, properties in LWC. Properties. I already told you import lighting element API from LWC. This is a functionality. API is a functionality. We can also use the functionality of lightning element import, where is importing the data of the LWC components. So it is the standard lightning elements and API from the method means LWC. LWC is a method. Export default class. My class extends lightning elements means it is the functionality. My components is a name name of components. So export default class means in the this logic and this codes will be implemented and import the lightning web component. So export default class, my class extend lightning elements. This one is API message and employee. These two types. One is annotations, API annotations message, and then next one employee is simply write the code, simply writing the word in the employee. But API annotation message, API annotations in the LWC. So we will cover the upcoming sessions API, other API, and the deeply introductions about the APIs. So we will be covered upcoming sessions. Okay. So next one slide is expressions versus HTML expression. HTML means Lightning Web Component expressions, LWC components, and Aura expression and LWC expression. In Aura expressions are written like Aura is written like this one items. So it will explanation v dot total items. Aura expressions are written like explanations vi dot explanation vi dot items. So just one LWC expressions are written like total items. So this one is expressions. So in the expressions, like I already just created the implementation of this one. This one is just HTML code in the not defined, but in the JavaScript file I will define in the this one expressions, right, variables. So it is the expressions. Aura component like use the expressions explanations vi dot and the total is the name of expressions. So it will name of expressions. So so explanations v dot total items, this one is used to aura component, and this one used to LWC component. Aura expressions, just I will show the example of Aura components. Aura components, you can the under the Aura components template, Aura attribute name page type as integer, so I already told you. And Aura attribute name same as, and you can see this Aura handler name ent and value this actions. You can see this, you can see this explanation c dot, and you can see this explanations v dot total items. If you just one thing, item like that items and total pages explanations v dot pages. So it will be define, define the aura component in the expressions. So next one, Aura JS controller. Aura JS controller do it hyphen function component event helper component dot set v dot total 20, and just like as using the Aura component, just like as the as well as, yeah, using the Aura component. Apart from that, you Aura component using this one v dot total, v dot total page 20, and v dot pages is 100, so you can use. And next one is LWC HTML expression. HTML means LWC expressions of HTML. Under the template tag, total items and total pages is like this expression. You LWC use can only this, not any part of, not any part of any explanations, and no, not any v dots. You can use the LWC, don't use the LWC use only total pages like this, if only expressions you LWC use the under bracket you can use. And next one is LWC JavaScript file like as import. I already told you import Lightning is the functionality, and API is also functionality from the method LWC export default class Paginator means it is the name of components, extensions, lightning elements. So it is the, you can see this API, added API page size 10. It means it is the use of annotations. Page size 10 and API total number of page 200. So get total pages. So get total pages, return math calculations. This one is calculations, write the code of return. What is the type of returns value? So it is the return method, math dot cancellation total. So this one is the implementations of communications on practically, so we can better understand like as. So return math dot cancel this one total, and this dot page size, it is the calculations, right? It is the understanding is the annotations. API is the annotations. LWC you use the annotation directly. And LWC HTML expressions. So he also told you, and you can see this aura conditions, conditionals, and LWC conditional. What is the difference between aura conditionals and HTML conditionals? So you can see this aura conditionals. Aura is using the aura hyphen if. We can use the if else conditions like as. So aura is use the aura hyphen if. It is the conditionals of aura. And just LWC using the conditions if hyphen true or if hyphen false, like as. Same. Already examples aura aura conditionals. Aura, you can see this aura hyphen if is true, and this one is the, and under the logic and methods you can use the, but aura is use the if. I'm just only told this aura hyphen if. Aura is using the conditionals like as well as. Aura hyphen if is true, right? You can the object API name office like field. So you can use the open tabs. So just you can close the tab, open the tab and close the tab, right? You can see this lightning record form, record ID, this one, this, and object API, this is the only open, not close it, right? So it will be main class is closed, and the main is main conditions is the closed. So HTML conditions. HTML means LWC HTML conditions. So under the template tag, so we can use the if hyphen true, and just it is the expression explanations. And the lightning record page is open the C. And you can see this different aura component use the only open the tags, but LWC use the like as open the tag in the close tag. So we can open and then you need to close it this tag, right? So and the next one is aura iterations versus HTML iteration. HTML means LWC HTML iterations. Aura use the iterations aura hyphen iteration, and LWC 4 hyphen each. Only LWC define as 4 hyphen each, but aura is using the this type of iterations, same as well as. Just one example, aura iterations. Aura iterations items, this is the explanations, sorry, this is the expressions. Aura iterations items expressions, variable employee, variable is employee, and we can implement this employee, implement this variable of employee. Just explain this, okay? So Next, one example of HTML iterations matlab means LWC iterations, template for under template tag for hyphen each. This is the expressions, this is the expressions for items and employees variable. Items is variables, so variables, so it is defined, it is the logically defined and definedly employee variables items. So it is shown, you can see this. Okay, and you will be able to this, uh, you can see this, just open this tag, so it will be close this tag to, you remember all time, just we open the any tabs, so LWC you can close the tab. Okay, and second one, second slide, next one is aura int t, net versus lifestyle hookup. Different between aura is used to simply end event handler, anti event handler. Aura is using the ant event handler, and LWC is connected callback method. So I will be upcoming sessions very deeply, I will explain this. So just one, I'm showing this one example for the LWC and aura int event handler and LWC connect callback method. And aura int is an example of aura hyphen handler name int value this and actions, you can see this. Aura is using the name, and particularly use the double, under the double quotes use, you can see the int. And next one is call connected callback. Aura LWC is using the connected callback. Export default classes, my is this line is already told you. And connected callback under the logic, you can use the logic connected callback. It is the basically lifestyle life circle hooks. It is the example of life circle hook. Okay, and the next one, aura based components. Aura components lightning formatted number. I already told you camel case and kebab case. So aura is using the camel cases. So starting word f, a small letter, and then we next word you can next word you can the alphabetically using the capital letter, right? A starting word the capital letter, and just exam a starting word and is using the small letter, right? So it is the example of camel cases. I already told you what is the difference between camel cases and kebab cases. So you can see this, formatted number value for 5000, a style currency and current code. So aura is used to camel components, aura based components, we can see this. And LWC based components, you can see this kebab case, example of kebab case, formatted hyphen number value, right? It is the use of kebab case, it is the use of camel case, kebab case, visible this indications. Okay, and just one is formatted, you can see this. It is the clear now is the camel cases, and in this one is clear is the kebab cases. And aura is using the dot this dot name of method, name of class, like this, tags using name of tags. This target is this dot div, and LWC using only dot tags name. We can implement the any particular tags and particular, yeah, particular anything of code is structure and markup. You can use the paddings, margin, as well as LWC, you can implement the CSS. So just CSS starting dot div means name of tags, as well as same. So Aura JavaScript, you can see this example of Aura JavaScript: previous page functions, components, and war page change event, components get event. So you can see this, you can use the Aura component, Aura JavaScript. And then LWC JavaScript already explained this. Import functionality API, this use the functionality from the method the LWC. You can the I already told you, this is class extends under the, and this is the implementation of code, implementation of logic, implement the logic. Added API annotations, added API is the annotations, page numbers, previous handler, this example of this, right? And the disketch handler. So it is the logic of Java, is in the JavaScript logic of LWC. And you can see last one is today last sessions. You can see this: use third party JavaScript libraries. Third party JavaScript libraries, or is ltang hyphen required script, this one, and after escape load, this one. But LWC, it is the better understand if you previous previous implement the Aura component, so you can better understand this line and this line. So it is the LWC component. LWC component import a resource name from this one, added Salesforce and URL and resource name. So it is the use of third party JavaScript libraries. Okay, so I hope this video is very helpful for you. Thank you, thank you so much. Upcoming sessions we will cover the next one, implementations of annotations, so wired use using this one. So let's say today's sessions is ended, and thank you so much. If you any doubt, any query, you can just pass in the comment box. I will give you answer firstly, and then we will be covered next scenario and next upcoming topic, upcoming video. Okay, thank you so much.